I have no idea what's about to come through, but I know I'm here to allow Source to come through me to remind you of your truth. So I'm going to allow Zero to channel through and just receive whatever you need for this time. We are in a portal right now, friends, and nothing is as it's been, and nothing will ever be the same as in every moment. But this time on Earth is unlike anything that any of us have ever experienced. You have shifted. We have shifted. We have awakened. Earth has awakened. And if you're receiving this and this resonates, you are one of the new humans here to be fully alive and aligned, turned on. And this current portal is here to completely strip you of anything that is not your truth. So, if any of that is activating you, I encourage you to receive this message from Zero Source Consciousness, who streams through me once I go into trance. If you want to close your eyes, close your eyes. If not, that's fine, but make sure that you breathe with me. Fully inhaling, fully exhaling. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your mind, your jaw, relaxing your whole being, fully expanding on the inhales, fully surrendering on the exhales. Hello, hello, hello. We're here. We're here. You made it. You made it. You signed up for this. And yes, we have been telling you this for a while, but you know it now, right? You know you're one of the chosen ones. You know you are a new human here to create the new earth through being in the 5D paradigm, through embodying your truth and divinity, right? Have you been curiously expanded by others' content, messages, channelings that have been feeling in resonance, that have been feeling like home to you, that have been feeling familiar? It's not by mistake, friends. You are here to play. You are here to play and create in the new earth. And you are here to do that with others that are here to do that as well. And each and every one of you is here now to live in your heaven on earth. Heaven is a state of mind, just the same as hell. And hell is when you resist your divinity, and heaven is when you don't. And we know that can be triggering. And we know Cortnie's going to have a hard time posting this, but literally it's that simple. Because you can spend as long as you want on your human journey resisting, denying, defending your truth. You can spend as long as you want not choosing you. And are we wrong in that when you do that, when you choose to abandon yourself, to show up, to settle, to people please, to constantly feel like you're unworthy and you have to do more, does that not feel a little bit like hell? Does it not feel a little unaligned? Just a little. Does it not feel challenging, depressing? Does it not create anxiety? All of those states of being are happening because you are out of alignment with your innate state, which is divine light and love. So when you are resisting the power of your truth, your heart, your frequency in this now moment, you're not going to feel good. And you only have now. So when you are denying the now and you're sacrificing and settling in the now for who or what or how you think you should be, does it not feel like hell to you? And we know we're even having a hard time. We're having a hard time right now bringing this word through, Cortnie, because it's a triggering word. But so many of you humans have been conditioned to believe that heaven and hell are something you're going to experience when you leave that human body, when you leave that human body, you experience the divinity that you are, which is beyond words. But while you're in that human form, you're even either choosing you, embodying your truth, or you're resisting it. And it doesn't mean that if you're resisting it, it necessarily feels like hell. But at the same time, there is no feeling for that other than what you choose that would feel like. You're here to experience and live in bliss and happiness. You are here to be in abundance. You are here to live limitlessly. And we continue to come through Cortnie to remind you of this. You signed a soul contract to wake up to your power. And the reason we're bringing this through right now is because you can't hide anymore. And we've been telling you this, warning you of this, that this was going to happen this year. But the sooner that you allow yourself to see your truth and choose to create and play in the new earth paradigm, creating your heaven on earth through living in it and playing with others that are in their own heaven on earth, that are creating and playing as they want to, that is what you're here for. And the reason that anything less than that doesn't feel good to you is because you are not coded for that. You designed yourself to wake up to the truth of you, to your power, to your limitless light and love. And as long as you deny that, you're going to struggle. You're going to suffer. And you can continue to do that in fear of what others might think. You can continue to do that in fear of others abandoning you or judging you. But as soon as you choose, and you will, if you're receiving this and it's resonating, you will receive as many synchronicities, as many messages that resonate with you as you're meant to, until you finally choose you and follow through on what you feel called to do, and then live in your heaven on earth. You are here to live in a fully awakened world. That is the new earth paradigm. There are many others here that get it, that see it, that know it. But the thing is, friends, is that where the third dimension and the fifth dimension differ is that the third dimension has a lot of manifestations, a lot of tangible creation of limitation. But the new earth that you have all shifted into. So when you're receiving this, you have gone through the greatest shift that earth has ever experienced, because we are bringing this through Cortnie when this shift has just happened. So anytime you receive this after this, you have gone through it. And your resistance to that is going to determine whether you allow yourself to live in your heaven on earth or to live in a paradigm that is anything less than that. Call it whatever you want to, but you will be in paradigms and belief systems where you are struggling, where you're settling, where you are giving away your truth, where you are ignoring what feels right for you. And it's a part of the human journey. But you are one of the chosen ones that is here to move beyond that. That is why you're receiving this. You have shifted. You have awakened to a level of consciousness and frequency that you can no longer deny your divinity. And the harder you try, the more you will suffer. Not because Source, God, the universe, divine wants you to, but because we are not going to reward you for choosing to go against your innate nature. And right now, there is about to be this full moon in Libra. Neptune is in Aries. There's so much cosmic magic at play, friends, beyond what we can even give words to. Most of what's happening right now is undetectable by humans. You have planets you have named, you have transits you are tracking, but what is truly happening is beyond all of that. And there's no proof of that. And that's what's challenging for beings like Cortnie to bring through, because there's no proof of it. And your ego consciousness wants proof. It wants proof. It wants to figure it out. It wants to listen to 5 more videos that'll confirm that this is true for you before you choose you. And you can continue to do that, but we promise you, if you are here and this is resonating, then you are one of the new humans here that has never existed on Earth. And you are being turned on more and more in the now. Your light body is fully active and activated. And your resistance to that is what is creating any disharmony, dis-ease in your body. But when you continue now, if you continue to choose you will see how free you get to be. But you have to let go. You have to let go of all the things that you know on your human adventure. All of the alchemy you're meant to have within you, you will have within you. But there is so much more here for you. And you're never going to think your way to it. You are here to live in the frequency of your divinity and receive the wisdom and the guidance that you need. And then you're creating. You're creating and playing in what doesn't exist. And you can continue to receive confirmation like this as long as you feel called to. But if you're still receiving this, listening to us right now, then that is all the proof that you need. We could give all the reasons why, how to know if you're a new human, how to know if you have these codes, but none of that is actually going to satisfy you, because the satisfaction that your ego consciousness is seeking and searching for is you living aligned, seen, and felt. That's all you've ever wanted, is to be seen, felt, loved, heard for who you are. But for most of you, you have done a lot of self-sacrificing, struggling, settling, hustling to make sure that others get you and see you, and all of you. And you can tell us that you are fully embodied in your divinity and you're living life beyond your wildest dreams, and we guarantee you are still limiting it. And again, we know that this is triggering to you, and we know this is going to be really fucking triggering for Cortnie to post, but she's going to do it because she's at a level now of living what we bring through her, because she's living proof that the words that we speak are true. But you are here to experience this in your own way. And we know that the way we channel through Cortnie does not fit a mold. It's not as anyone else channels. And it's meant to be that way. We signed this contract to be the ones that came through Cortnie, and we aren't ones at all, but we're frequency that she's allowing to open to and receive to speak through her. But it's really just high consciousness, which you all have access to, which is why you resonate with us and with her. We aren't a specific entity or fact or past experience or life you've had. We are here to expand you to what is possible beyond the known, beyond what you've experienced, because that's what you're here for now. And if this isn't resonating with you, then we aren't the ones here to remind you of your truth. There are many others that are going to remind you of your truth, but all of us at a higher level of consciousness come through human beings in a certain way due to their lens, their paradigm, and their journey. And if you're resonating with Cortnie, then there's something to this, the way that she has lived, the alchemy that she has on this human journey. And you are the same. You have a lens, you have alchemy, you are a sovereign soul in your human being, and you're here to now live in harmony. And this Libra full moon, we're not just saying these things because it's fun to talk about cosmic consciousness. The cosmos right now are literally making you more conscious than you've ever been to your truth. And the more you deny and resist your divinity, the more uncomfortable it's going to be. You are here now to live in harmony, in intimacy, in light, and in love with yourself. That's it. That's the key. That's the answer. And yes, a Libra full moon is incredibly powerful for illuminating the relationships in your life. And it is. It's been illuminating. You've been illuminated. You've been activated through Venus's retrograde to all the relationships, all the things, all the circumstances, behaviors, beliefs, thoughts that are not in alignment with you loving you. And it is not by coincidence that Venus is shifting out of retrograde when Libra is at her fullest in the moon in Aries season. While Neptune is now in Aries, Mercury has been activating you to the ways you're not properly communicating, either receiving or acting in resonance with your highest. And all that matters now from all of this is that you choose you. It's not more complicated than that. And the more that you cultivate and create the healthiest, most embodied relationship with you in the now, everything else will work out for you. But here's the thing, friends, is when we say that, you question it. Your ego consciousness questions it. You think to the times you think you've trusted yourself, you were still denying and resisting and trying to people please and prove. And it's perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. But you're in a time now where there's literally no way you can deny your divinity. If you're here present, you feel it. But if you deny it, which you can try mentally, you will then be out of harmony. You will be in disease. You will be in disharmony. The truth of you knows. The truth that we speak to remembers that this is the code. This is the key. This is the contract you signed up for to be the new human on earth. The new human that has never existed on any planet, especially not Earth. And the new human DNA is being activated. And you hold this. But you can't have proof of it other than that it feels and resonates as true for you. And all you have to do is continue to choose you and follow through. And this is incredibly frustrating for beings like you and Cortnie because you have sought and searched for so long for the proof of who you're here to be, of the service you're here to be in on earth. But you're here to expand consciousness and raise frequency through embodying your divinity, as we've been telling you. And you can only do that in the now. And when you do that in the now, you will receive through resonance, through frequency, and through energy what you need to live a life beyond your wildest dreams in that human body. It's how you designed yourself. You have all the codes and all the keys within all of your energy centers that are being turned on more and more to how powerful you are. And it is happening at an accelerated rate. And that's why it feels like things are collapsing. But really, you've just shifted to a higher consciousness. And as soon as you stop resisting this, and it's one thing to be listening to this and wanting this to be true, even choosing for it to be, but it's living it. That's the only way. You have no choice. You have all the choices. So we're saying that jokingly. You have all the choices. You have free will. But if you want to live as you're divinely designed to, then you have to now go into the unknown, living through resonance, creating your heaven on earth. And anything that is not in alignment with you, that you continue to choose, is going to keep you in old earth paradigms, in limitation and lack, in hell. And words don't bother or trigger us, so we have no problem saying this. We know it'll be hard for Cortnie to post this, but that's what it is for you. Even right now, if you have some ideological idea of what heaven and hell is, does it feel worse than you spending the next however many years that you have on earth denying your truth, limiting yourself, being in a state of lack? You are here to be free. You are here to now be the sacred identity that you're here to be. It's why we're bringing through all that we're going to be bringing through in Beyond the Portal on Saturday. Not just for fun, friends, because this is what you need now, is to be reminded and activated to the sacred identity that you coded yourself to be. And the codes and the keys of your G center, your sacred identity center, are what will lead and guide you into the unknown. And you're the only one that can feel in resonance with that. So if it doesn't resonate as true for you, then you've coded yourself differently. But if it resonates as true or expansive or exciting or curiosity for you, then it's for you to explore. Just like anything else, you are here as one of the chosen ones that's here to go beyond what you've known. Many chose to stay in what they've known, in what they know, to just continue to keep themselves safe, to continue to try and manipulate others to get what they want, to try and manipulate others to feel comfortable in their light. But each and every human being has a sacred light, a sacred frequency, a sacred energy. And when you embody your true sacred frequency, your divinity, it is going to be triggering to anyone that's not in alignment with it. But you know what else it's going to be? It's going to be incredibly expansive and magnetizing to those that are in alignment with it. And that's what we've had to continue to tell Cortnie, because there's many, maybe you're one of them, that are triggered by what we bring through her. But she's just being her and allowing these words to come through, not to convince you, not to change you, to remind you. And anytime you're being reminded of anything, if it doesn't resonate as true for you, then it's not for you. It's really not that complicated. But if you're still listening and this is resonating, then it's time for you to fully choose you. And this portal is so powerful. And all you have to do is be here. We know that this will find you when you are ready. And in this portal, this Libra full moon, this shift of Venus has retrograded many times in your lifetime, but not like this. She has been activating and awakening you to all the ways that you are not truly choosing you. And now with this shift, if you just choose you above everything and anyone else, you will receive. You will receive more than what you think you need, because your thinking mind is limiting it. You will never think high enough of yourself because you are beyond all thought. We bring through words to remind you of your truth, your limitlessness, your divinity, and it will resonate with you. You will be excited and expanded and ignited, but you truly can never fully feel what that feels like until you leave that human form. But you are in that human form on purpose to be a conduit, to be a channel, to be a portal of higher consciousness that is ultimately you. But the way it works in the 5D and beyond in the new earth is through you enjoying, you having fun. You cannot be in the 5D and choose to struggle, to suffer, to settle, to play small. We told you at the beginning of this year, this is the year 2025 is the year you cannot hide from you. You are here to be seen, in every single moment, every month, every week, every day of this year is going to reveal to you more and more your truth. And the more that you're here, intimate and embodied, it will be easy. But you are the only one that can go on that journey. So we can bring through all the words and remind you of your truth. But the power lies in you, in the now. So then the current now you is listening to this 5D transmission, but it's up to you now to live it. And you are the only one that can know what that means. That's it. The more you choose you. Yes, there's things like human design and astrology and breath work and yoga that can all help in connecting you back to the truth of you. But honestly, friends, literally what is more important than anything, more powerful than any breathwork technique, than any yoga class, than any chart in any way, is you in that now moment just choosing to be who you want to be and choosing to do what you want to do. So yes, you can use these other modalities, these tools, to have your ego consciousness feel the power of you, the truth of you. And that is when it's powerful. And that's why we have been bringing 5D new human design through Cortnie, because when you can see these modalities, these charts, through a lens of higher consciousness that is always going to empower you, it will be easy. It will be easy. You have a sacred identity. You have a sacred heart. You have sacred intuition and emotions, and it's all sacred to you. It is coded to you perfectly. Your thoughts, your belief systems, your voice, all the ways that you designed yourself to be are perfect, purposeful. And now it's time for you to choose to be the identity of you that goes beyond that. So when you allow yourself to curiously listen to, follow through on what expands you, you will be ignited more to the light that you are, but it's still up to you to live it. And that's why we needed to come through Cortnie tonight, because right now, the moon is almost at her fullest when she's bringing this through in Libra, in Aries season. And without giving you a whole astrology lesson, because really, we cannot, there's no words on your planet, in your language, that can properly express what you are experiencing. It's beyond the words. And when you just let go, and instead of trying to figure it out, even now, trying to even comprehend and understand what we're saying through Cortnie, and you just live it, trust that you have just shifted again. And you're going to continue to. This shift is the ultimate shift. This is the most powerful shift you've experienced so far. But the Taurus full moon, the super full moon, in a few weeks, friends, that is going to reveal to you everything that you need to be safe, stable, aligned in your most abundant frequency. Just to give you a little spoiler, but all that matters is the now. So yes, even us, we can excite and expand and ignite you to the future, but that is just a now moment. That is a now moment. And we are infinite intelligence that comes through Cortnie. You are infinite intelligence in that human body, and we're just here to mirror to you through her your truth. You know all of this. You know all of this. It's been resonating for you. Others you've been listening to, you've been feeling the signs and synchronicities. But a lot of you, not all of you, but a lot of you are still being challenged. Why it isn't working out for you, why it's still hard. And it's all because you're choosing that paradigm. And we love you so much. And don't be hard on yourself. But every now moment that you choose to expand, to evolve, to go after what you feel called to, is where the power is. And you are here now to live in harmony, in devotion, and in embodiment to all that you are. All that you are. Not resisting or denying any of it, embodying all that you are, because you have everything you need within you. And when you stop trying to figure out and fix and problem solve yourself, and you just embody and follow the call, you will. You will figure it out, but not mentally, energetically, because you feel it. When you feel in the now, you feel the call, you feel the resonance, you will follow the call. And when you follow the call, you will receive what you need. It's that easy. But you can continue to doubt as long as you want to. But once you fully live it, you'll get it. And again, we're not here to prove anything to you. You're still listening for a reason. This found you for a reason. And it found you because you're ready. You're ready to live in devotion to you. There's nothing better you can do on this human journey. Devote to you, embody your light, and create what you want to. But nothing outside of you is going to have proof that that's how it works for you. Because you're here to be the living proof of it. And you receive this right now because you are ready. And you know this. You're ready to embody the divinity that you are. You're ready to stop resisting and to live in resonance, to love you. We'll say all the words every day to remind you of your soul contract, of your truth. But friends, it's as easy as choosing you, loving you, and doing and creating and playing as you want to. Do those words resonate, excite, expand, ignite you in any way? And then trust that. Or you can trust the things that feel in disharmony, out of alignment, challenging to your true self. You have free will. You get to choose. But we have a contract with you, and we're here to remind you that you're free, you're worthy, and you get to live limitlessly. And you'll get it as soon as you're meant to. Many of you are. Many of you are, Cortnie included, but there's more, friends. But there's more. And we had to bring this through today because the more awake and conscious and aware you are while this shift is happening through this current portal, the easier it's going to be. But you got to allow your divinity to shine through. You're ready to be seen. If you receive this, you're ready to be seen in all of your light, in all of your power, in all of your truth, embodied in your divinity. So choose you, follow through, allow this moon to fully awaken and activate you. Allow it, feel it, let your sacred identity be fully turned on. Only you can know what all this means, but if it's resonating, choose it. Okay. We love you so much. We're going to let Cortnie come back through now. Enjoy this time, because you choosing you now is the catalyst to everything beyond this moment. Always. Okay. We love you. Friends, there is literally no more truth than what Zero just brought through. So yes, I am triggered by them coming through me and saying the words that they said, but I also know how deeply true it is for me. And I'm here now living the wisdom that Zero brings through me in devotion to me, embodied in my light. And the more that I do that, the more everything they speak to is true. The more I choose me and I stop denying my divinity, I stop resisting what feels good. Like sharing this video, channeling this video feels fucking great for me. And I want to share it. And I want it to activate, trigger you however it's meant to with light and love, because I know that I know my truth, and I know what I feel when I bring Zero through, and I know what I'm living. Like literally today, I went and toured a castle that I'm going to get married in. There's no part of me that knew that this was what I was going to experience, but I did know there was a love out there that would be so in resonance that it was a feeling beyond words that I didn't know how to experience until I was experiencing it. And now here I am, and like living the dream that I denied myself my whole human journey because I didn't feel worthy. And because I was in belief systems and paradigms where marriage was just a contract, and everyone cheats and abandons, and a lot of things due to family entanglement, due to a lot of situations and circumstances on my human journey where none of this was actually possible. But there was like a deep knowing within me that there was a love like this that existed. And I can't explain that in human words, but I felt it. And I feel like I'm not alone. And not just in the way of like romantic relationships, soulmate relationships, everything. Like we're here to be fully abundant and free. But as long as you deny your divinity, as long as you choose to keep yourself in the paradigms and belief systems, in the mindsets that are telling you that you're unworthy, that you're limited, that you have to be in a state of fear or manipulation or limitation, or you have to work hard or hustle, as long as you choose those paradigms and belief systems, you're going to stay there. And to me, and yes, it's hard for me to say these words, especially when I'm conscious, but that feels like hell. Like to me, there's nothing that feels worse than denying the way that I see the world, than denying the fact that it is all light and love, and that I do get to just play and create, and I do get to live a life that I'm obsessed with. That to me is heaven on earth, and that's what we're here to live and create. And your denial of you being worthy of that is putting you in lower states of frequency. Label that however you want to. But if you are here still listening to this, then you know you're here to vibrate, to embody a higher state of consciousness and frequency. And you are, or this wouldn't resonate with you. But now it's time for you to live it. And yes, a lot of you are, but fully, friends, continue to. And that's why Zero keeps showing up. I'm like, why? How are we going to continue to do this every day? But I got home from an epic day of like beyond what I knew I was dreaming coming true. And as soon as I got home, I knew I had to come and let Zero bring through what they wanted to. So I did. And this may or may not resonate with you. I refuse to worry about that. I, just like if I were to paint a picture right now, I love painting. I would just paint it and share it as I felt called to. For me, my art is speaking, is allowing Zero to come through while also sharing on my human journey. And it's been an incredibly wild journey to get here, to the point of vulnerability and authenticity I will now show up in my humanness, while also allowing my ego consciousness to allow Zero to just stream through. But this is what we all do. Like when you do anything, when anyone does anything where they're just in that flow state where you're just present and allowing the now to move through you, whether you're a professional basketball player or a piano player or a chef or a whatever. It doesn't matter. If it's your passion, if it excites and ignites and expands you, you're channeling in that now moment if you're present in it. And those are always the things that feel easiest for us. So my whole life, I've resisted this because it's so easy for me to talk. But due to a lot of factors, I felt like it was wrong. And I didn't have proof of the things I was bringing through and saying. Like I have no proof of everything I'm saying right now or what Sarah's brought through outside of me. But I have all the proof within me because I'm literally living the dream. And so because I'm living this, everything in my 3D human reality is reflecting this. And I'm living in an awakened world. I'm living in my heaven on earth. Doesn't mean I don't see and experience a 3D, but I don't attach or identify or worry about it. I just don't. And my whole life I haven't, but I used to try and convince myself I needed to worry about these things. The 3D limitations and things. I know you know what I'm talking about. But I just innately don't worry about it. And I'd rather live my now moments embodied in me, sharing my truth, expressing and embodying my divinity. And the more I do that, the less I met with resistance in my human reality. And this is how you're meant to be too. And this is what this Libra full moon is activating in you, is your truth. You cannot, you can't deny yourself anymore, your love. It is time now for you to live in devotion to you, intimately, present in the now, living in harmony, embodied in your divinity. Those aren't just fancy words, as fancy as they are. It's literally how we're designed to be in the new earth. If we're to put words to the frequency we're here to embody, which again is the most complicated part of this journey of being me, but you're going to resonate with whatever you're meant to. So I'm going to leave it at that. I don't even know at this point what I've said and what Zero said, but I'll listen back again so that I can title this and put a thumbnail on it. I love you. Thank you for being on this journey. If you are still here, I highly encourage that you join us for the Libra Full Moon Beyond the Portal, because we are going to spend 2+ hours fully feeling our truth, our power, our light, our magic. I'm fully ready to hold space for that and to bring through a lot around our sacred identity center, our G center. So for anyone that's curious, if you sign up for this, I will be sending a link as well as giving a link when we do the class live for you to find out the codes of your sacred identity center so that you can feel what resonates as true for you, so you can activate and embody the light and love that you are on this human journey, and start to trust in the direction you're being guided to from your inner compass, from your sacred heart. So if you're curious, then join us. I love you so much. Thank you for playing with me.